This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. For the first time, I am delighted to be joined by former amateur star, I say former, but I know you could revisit it, Skye Nicolson here in London. Skye, firstly, how are you?
I'm good, I'm excited to be here.
Glad to hear it. Before we do talk about yourself, let's start off with the reason we're down here, the main reason rather. Taylor-Serrano, April 30th, the fight which has been billed as the biggest fight in women's boxing history. Do you agree with that sentiment?
Absolutely, mega fight, the biggest fight in women's boxing history, and probably for a long time to come. So huge exciting times for women's boxing, huge exciting times for the fans, for the girls coming up through the ranks and for the girls getting their moment in the spotlight. So yeah, very exciting times.
As a fighter yourself, how do you envisage the bout playing out between the pair of them?
For me, I see Katie Taylor winning the fight. I think it's going to be an amazing display of classy boxing that I cannot wait to witness. But I do see Katie Taylor being too skillful for Serrano. I don't think Amanda Serrano is going to bring anything that Katie Taylor hasn't seen before or anything that she hasn't had to deal with before. The calibre of opponents Katie Taylor's faced is just on a whole nother level, in my opinion.
I want to get your thoughts on Jake Paul's involvement. He seems to have done wonders with Amanda Serrano's career. Some people are not necessarily happy with his involvement in boxing, but others don't seem to care. What's your thoughts on what he's doing within the sport?
Yeah, look, people seem to have a problem with the YouTubers coming over into the boxing world. For me, he's got millions of followers and they're not necessarily boxing fans, but they're watching the boxing. So he's getting more eyes on the sport and I feel like that's what we need. So for me, I don't have a problem with Jake Paul. I don't have a problem with any of the YouTubers coming over to boxing. It's getting more eyes on the sport and it's helping grow the sport of boxing, and that's all any true boxing fans could want.
But April 30th, Bill, I imagine you'll be trying to pester Eddie. I know you're out on March 5th, but you'll be pestering Eddie to try and get the undercard. I'm
hoping and wishing with everything I've got that I can be on that undercard. It would be a dream come true, but we'll see.
Scott, we'll come on to you. Obviously, we're just being rushed a bit because the press conference is about to start. March 5th, your pro debut. How excited are you?
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to get out there. I'm so excited to showcase my skills to the world and put a stamp on the women's boxing pro scene.
I'm sure it's something you've thought about for a long time, and you said you want to put your mark on the women's sport. Do you see yourself making a statement out there, not just impressing, but you want to look for a stoppage effect?
I want to put on a masterclass of boxing ability, but I am definitely looking to finish the fight early.
Let's go and leave a final word to yourself before I do get a telling off from security. What would you like to say to everybody ahead of your debut on March 5th?
Tune in, March 5th, San Diego. It's going to be a cracker.
Skye, I appreciate your time. I promise we'll do another interview another day where it's not as rushed.
Yeah.
Thank you for speaking to me in Boxing.
Thank you. Thanks so much.